Have you ever wondered why your grandchildren don't hug you as tightly as they used to, even though you shower every day? Haruko had always believed she took good care of herself. At 74, she never skipped her morning shower, changed into clean clothes every day, and kept her home spotless. Friends often complimented how organized she was, and her neighbors admired the pride she took in her appearance. But one afternoon, after spending the day with her family, something happened that she couldn't stop thinking about. As her 6-year-old granddaughter ran around the living room laughing, Haruko opened her arms and said, "Come here, sweetheart. Grandma wants a hug." The little girl smiled, took one small step forward, then quietly stopped. Instead of running into her grandmother's embrace like she always had, she simply waved and said, "Maybe later." Children rarely know how to hide what they feel. They don't mean to hurt anyone, yet sometimes their smallest reactions leave the deepest wounds. That evening, Haruko replayed the moment over and over in her mind. Had she done something wrong? Had she upset her granddaughter? Or was there another reason no one wanted to mention? If you've ever noticed that grandchildren don't cuddle as long as they used to, family members seem to keep just a little more distance during conversations, or that someone quietly opens a window after you've been in the room for a while. You're not imagining things, and before your heart sinks, let me tell you something very important. This is far more common than most people realize. It does not mean you're unclean. In fact, many of the people who experience this are the very ones who shower every day, wear freshly washed clothes, and take great pride in their hygiene. The surprising truth is that our bodies change as we grow older. Those changes can create a very specific scent that younger people often notice almost immediately. But most older adults cannot detect on themselves. Your nose gradually becomes less sensitive to your own natural body odor, which is why this change often goes completely unnoticed. That can be frustrating. It can also be heartbreaking, because people who love you usually don't know how to bring up such a delicate subject. Rather than risk embarrassing you, they stay silent, and that silence can easily be mistaken for emotional distance. The good news is that this story doesn't have to end there. The scent associated with aging is not something you simply have to accept. In many cases, a few small adjustments to your daily routine can make a remarkable difference in just a short time. You don't need expensive creams, luxury perfumes, or complicated treatments. More often than not, the answer begins with understanding why this happens and learning to care for your body in a slightly different way than you did years ago. In today's video, we'll gently explore the science behind this little-known change, the places on the body that many people accidentally overlook, and the simple habits that can help you feel fresh, confident, and comfortable being close to the people you love once again. Stay with me, because one of the most commonly missed areas isn't where most people expect. And cleaning it properly may change far more than just the way you smell. Before we begin, please let us know in the comments where you're watching from and how old you are. It's always heartwarming to see people from so many different places around the world coming together to learn, support one another, and embrace healthy aging. So, what exactly causes this change? If the answer were simply, you need to shower more, this wouldn't be such a common problem. Millions of older adults bathe every day and still experience the same concern. That's because the real cause isn't on the surface of your skin. It's in the natural changes taking place inside your body as you age. The encouraging news is that once you understand these changes, you'll stop blaming yourself. You'll realize that what you're experiencing isn't a personal failure. It's biology, and biology can often be managed with the right daily habits. Let's begin with the first change. Many people think sweating is something unpleasant. We associate it with hot weather, exercise, or discomfort. But sweat actually serves a very important purpose beyond cooling the body. It helps keep the surface of the skin clean by carrying away tiny amounts of waste, excess oil, and other substances that naturally build up throughout the day. When we're younger, this process happens almost without us noticing, As the years pass, however, our sweat glands gradually become less active. You may have already noticed that you don't perspire nearly as much as you once did, even on warm days or after a long walk. While that may sound like a welcome change, it creates an unexpected problem. Without enough perspiration, those natural residues remain on the skin longer. Dead skin cells, skin oils, and microscopic debris begin to accumulate, creating the perfect environment for bacteria to multiply. And it isn't the sweat itself that produces an unpleasant odor. It's the bacteria breaking down those substances on the skin. That's why someone can step out of the shower feeling perfectly clean, yet gradually develop an odor again as the day goes on. The second change happens so slowly that most people never realize it's taking place. As skin matures, the oils it produces are no longer exactly the same as they were decades earlier. Scientists have discovered that aging skin produces higher levels of a naturally occurring compound called 2-nonenal. Over time, this compound forms when natural skin oils are exposed to oxygen. Unlike ordinary body odor after exercise, it creates a scent that many people describe as slightly musty, stale, or grassy. This is the characteristic smell that has become associated with growing older. Perhaps the most important thing to understand is this: no amount of embarrassment can stop your skin from producing it, and using stronger perfume isn't always the answer. In many cases, fragrance simply mixes with the existing scent instead of removing its source. Third change begins in the mouth. As we age, saliva production naturally decreases. At first, that may not seem significant, but saliva is one of your body's most effective natural defenses. It constantly rinses away tiny food particles, helps control bacteria, and keeps the mouth fresh throughout the day. When there's less saliva, bacteria have a much easier time multiplying. As they break down food particles and proteins inside the mouth, they release compounds that cause persistent bad breath. This is why some older adults are puzzled when people seem to lean back slightly during a conversation, even though they brush their teeth every morning and every evening. The issue isn't poor hygiene, it's that the mouth no longer cleans itself as efficiently as it once did. If you agree with what we've talked about so far, leave a comment with "agree" below. I'd love to know you're watching. Even after learning all of this, many people still struggle with unwanted odor for one simple reason: they clean themselves every day. Yet they unknowingly miss the very areas where odor is most likely to develop. And those hidden spots are probably not the ones you would expect. Let's start with the first group: skin folds. You probably wash your face, your arms, your legs, and your back. But how much attention do you give to the small folds and creases around your body? As we grow older, our skin naturally becomes thinner and less firm. Gravity, weight changes, and the gradual loss of elasticity create tiny folds that weren't there years ago. These folds become warm, sheltered spaces where sweat, natural oils, and dead skin cells can quietly collect. Common areas include behind the ears, around the sides of the neck, under the arms, beneath the breasts, inside the belly button, around the groin, and even behind the knees. Because these places don't receive much airflow, they also stay damp longer after bathing. That combination of warmth and moisture gives bacteria exactly the environment they prefer. Many people simply let soapy water run over these areas without gently cleaning them. Unfortunately, that's often not enough. Instead, use a soft washcloth or your hands to clean each fold carefully with warm water and a mild cleanser. There's no need to scrub aggressively. Gentle, thorough cleaning is usually far more effective than rubbing the skin too hard. The second area surprises even more people. Hair-covered areas hold onto odor longer than you think. Hair itself doesn't create an unpleasant smell. What it does is trap the substances that bacteria love. The scalp, underarms, chest, and, for many men, the abdomen all contain hair that can hold sweat, skin oils, and tiny particles throughout the day. If those areas aren't cleaned thoroughly, odor has a much easier chance to develop. The scalp deserves special attention. Many people pour shampoo over their hair, rinse after a few seconds, and assume that's enough. But healthy cleaning begins at the scalp, not the hair itself. Using your fingertips, not your fingernails. Gently massage the scalp for half a minute or longer. This helps loosen excess oil and dead skin while improving circulation at the same time. The same idea applies to underarm hair and chest hair. Work the cleanser all the way down to the skin instead of washing only the surface. Then comes the third area. Ironically, it's the one farthest from your nose, which is why many people never realize it has become a problem. Your feet work hard every day, and they need more attention than you think. Even if you spend most of the day indoors, your feet remain enclosed inside socks and shoes for hours at a time. That creates warmth, it creates moisture, and together, those conditions allow bacteria to multiply very quickly. The areas between the toes are especially easy to miss. A quick rinse under the shower isn't always enough to remove the sweat and skin that collect there. The soles of the feet deserve equal attention because they contain some of the body's highest concentrations of sweat glands. And while we don't often associate our hands with body odor, the palms can also collect oils and bacteria throughout the day, especially after touching handrails, shopping carts, door handles, and other shared surfaces. A careful wash, followed by drying every area completely, especially between the toes, is one of the simplest habits you can develop. When you look at these three groups together, a pattern begins to appear. The strongest sources of unwanted odor are usually not the obvious places. They're the hidden places where moisture lingers, air circulation is limited, and bacteria are left undisturbed. The encouraging part is that once you know where those areas are, you've already solved half the problem. But cleaning the right places is only one piece of the puzzle. There's another piece of the puzzle that many people overlook. Staying fresh isn't only about what happens on your skin. It's also about supporting the body's natural ability to keep itself balanced from the inside out. The good news is that you don't need a complicated routine. In fact, 3 simple daily habits can make a noticeable difference over time. Habit 1. Start your day with a glass of warm water. Most of us know that drinking water is important. But as we age, it's surprisingly easy to become mildly dehydrated without realizing it. The sensation of thirst often becomes weaker, meaning many older adults simply don't drink enough throughout the day. Warm water is a gentle way to begin the morning. After hours of sleep, your body is ready to rehydrate. Drinking a glass of warm water helps support normal circulation, encourages healthy kidney function, and provides the fluids your body needs to remove waste efficiently. When your body stays well hydrated, your skin also benefits. It tends to remain softer, healthier, and better able to maintain its natural protective barrier. Think of hydration as helping your body clean itself from within. It isn't an instant cure for body odor, but over weeks and months, it creates the conditions for healthier skin and better overall wellness. Habit 2. Spend a little time walking outdoors. You don't have to exercise intensely or walk for miles. Even 20 minutes of comfortable walking outside can support several natural processes that help you stay fresh. Walking improves blood circulation, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach the skin more effectively. It also encourages light perspiration, giving your body an opportunity to naturally clear away some of the substances that accumulate on the skin throughout the day. Fresh air and daylight offer benefits as well. Stepping outside, especially during the cooler hours of the morning or late afternoon, can lift your mood, reduce stress, and help regulate your body's internal clock. Many people find that they sleep better, feel more energetic, and enjoy a greater sense of well-being after making daily walks part of their routine. And when you feel healthier overall, taking care of yourself becomes much easier. Habit 3. Bathe wisely, not harshly. When people notice an unwanted odor, the first instinct is often to shower more often or use hotter water. Ironically, that can sometimes make the problem worse. Very hot water strips away the skin's natural protective oils. While it may leave your skin feeling squeaky clean at first, it can also cause dryness and irritation. In response, the skin may produce more oil to compensate, creating another opportunity for odor to develop. Instead, choose comfortably warm water and a gentle cleanser that's suitable for mature skin. Take your time washing the areas we discussed earlier, then pay just as much attention to drying your body afterward. Moisture left behind in skin folds, under the arms, or between the toes gives bacteria the damp environment they need to multiply again. Using a clean towel and drying those hidden areas thoroughly may seem like a small detail, but it's one of the simplest ways to help your skin stay fresher for longer. None of these habits require expensive products or dramatic lifestyle changes. A glass of warm water, a short walk outdoors, a thoughtful shower. Simple routines like these may not seem remarkable on their own, but practiced consistently, they work together to support your body's natural balance. And there's one more daily habit that quietly influences how you smell. One that begins every time you sit down at the table. Because what you choose to eat doesn't just affect your health, it can also affect the scent your body naturally produces. You don't need a restrictive diet. A few thoughtful food choices can gently support your body's natural balance. Let's begin with the foods that help. Fresh fruits and vegetables are among your best allies. Apples, tomatoes, cucumbers, berries, leafy greens, and other colorful produce provide antioxidants that help protect cells from the effects of normal aging. At the same time, they supply vitamins and plant compounds that support healthy skin. Whole grains such as oats, brown rice, and whole wheat are equally valuable. Unlike refined carbohydrates, they contain fiber that helps the digestive system work more efficiently. When digestion functions well, the body is generally better at removing waste through its normal pathways instead of allowing unnecessary byproducts to accumulate. Foods with a high water content deserve special attention as well. Cucumbers, watermelon, oranges, celery, and similar foods help increase your overall fluid intake while supporting hydration from within. Combined with drinking enough water, they help your kidneys perform one of their most important jobs, removing waste products before they have a chance to build up in the body. Then there's one ingredient that often surprises people: garlic. Many people avoid it because they're worried about temporary breath odor. Yet once garlic has been digested, its natural sulfur compounds have been shown to support the body's defenses against certain harmful bacteria. In moderate amounts, as part of a balanced diet, garlic can be a beneficial addition to soups, vegetables, or home-cooked meals. Just as important as what you include is what you gradually reduce. Coffee is enjoyed by millions of people, and there's no reason most adults need to eliminate it completely. However, drinking several cups throughout the day may contribute to dehydration in some individuals, especially if they're not replacing those fluids with water. Alcohol has a similar effect. It can leave the mouth drier, making it easier for odor-causing bacteria to multiply, while also reducing overall hydration. Highly fried foods and meals loaded with unhealthy fats can also slow digestion for some people. When heavy meals become a daily habit, many older adults notice that they feel sluggish, less energetic, and generally less comfortable. This doesn't mean your favorite foods have to disappear forever. Instead, think about balance, adding an extra serving of fruit, choosing vegetables more often, replacing one fried meal with something lighter, drinking a little more water alongside your morning coffee. Of course, even the healthiest diet can't solve every source of unwanted odor. There's one area many people forget completely, an area that can quietly affect every close conversation, every smile, and every hug. It isn't your skin, it's your mouth. Saliva does far more than simply help you swallow food. Think of it as your mouth's natural cleaning system. Every minute of the day, it rinses away tiny food particles, washes bacteria from the teeth and gums, and helps keep the environment inside the mouth balanced. As we grow older, however, saliva production often decreases. Certain medications, common health conditions, and even breathing through the mouth, while sleeping can make dryness even more noticeable. When the mouth becomes dry, bacteria no longer get washed away as efficiently. Instead, they remain on the tongue, between the teeth, and along the gums, where they continue breaking down food particles and releasing unpleasant-smelling compounds. That's why someone may have excellent personal hygiene and still struggle with persistent bad breath. Start by brushing your teeth, more than just morning and night whenever possible. If you're home during the day, brushing gently after lunch helps remove food particles before bacteria have hours to feed on them. The next habit is one that many people skip completely. Clean your tongue. The surface of the tongue contains thousands of tiny grooves where bacteria naturally collect. Even a thorough brushing of the teeth doesn't remove everything that remains there. Using a tongue scraper or gently brushing your tongue each morning can help reduce the buildup that contributes to unpleasant breath. Hydration also plays a bigger role than many people realize. Sipping water throughout the day helps replace lost moisture and supports your mouth's natural cleansing process. If your mouth frequently feels dry between meals, don't wait until you're thirsty. Small, regular sips are often more effective than drinking a large amount all at once. After meals, sugar-free chewing gum can also be surprisingly helpful. Chewing stimulates the salivary glands, encouraging your mouth to produce more saliva naturally. Gum sweetened with xylitol may provide the added benefit of helping reduce the growth of certain bacteria while protecting your teeth. Many mouthwashes promise an instant feeling of freshness, but products that contain a high amount of alcohol can actually dry the mouth even further. That temporary minty feeling may fade quickly, leaving the mouth even less comfortable than before. If you enjoy using mouthwash, choosing an alcohol-free formula is often a gentler option for older adults. When you combine good oral care with proper hydration, something interesting begins to happen. Your breath feels fresher, your mouth feels more comfortable, and close conversations become something you can enjoy again instead of quietly worrying about. But even a fresh body and a healthy mouth can pick up unwanted odors from somewhere else entirely. Sometimes, the problem isn't the person, it's the things that surround them every single day. Let's start with your socks and underwear. Even after a shower, these fabrics quickly absorb moisture, skin oils, and bacteria. Because they stay in close contact with the body for hours, they can begin holding on to odors that aren't always removed by simply airing them out. That's why changing socks and underwear every day is such an important habit. Even if you've spent most of the day indoors, choosing breathable cotton fabrics can also help reduce moisture and allow better air circulation against the skin. Next, think about where you spend nearly a third of your life, your bed. Every night, your body naturally sheds tiny skin cells, releases skin oils, and loses small amounts of moisture while you sleep. Over time, pillowcases, sheets, and blankets gradually collect those particles. Even if they don't look dirty, they can begin holding on to odors that transfer back onto freshly washed skin. Making it a habit to wash your bedding once a week can make a surprising difference. If the weather allows, drying sheets outdoors in the sunlight is another simple way to help fabrics feel fresher. Then there are your shoes. Feet may be clean after every shower, but if yesterday's moisture is still trapped inside today's shoes, bacteria have another opportunity to grow. Instead of wearing the same pair every day, try rotating between 2 or 3 pairs whenever possible. Giving shoes a full day to dry before wearing them again helps reduce trapped moisture. You can also place them in a well-ventilated area or occasionally let them sit in gentle sunlight for a short time. If odor becomes noticeable, using a deodorizing powder designed for shoes can help keep them fresh. Finally, don't forget the room where you spend most of your time. Fresh air is one of the simplest things we often overlook. When windows stay closed all day, odors from clothing, bedding, cooking, and everyday living gradually build up in the air. Even a clean room can begin to smell stale if fresh air never has a chance to circulate. Opening a window for just 10 or 15 minutes each morning, and again later in the day, if possible, helps replace stagnant indoor air with fresh outdoor air. When you put all of these pieces together, feeling fresh isn't about relying on a single soap, a stronger perfume, or one magical product. It's about creating a clean environment that supports the care you're already giving your body. As we grow older, our bodies naturally change in countless ways. Our hair turns gray, our joints become a little stiffer, and our skin becomes more delicate. The subtle changes in body scent are simply another part of that journey. They are not a sign that you've become careless, and they are certainly not a reason to feel embarrassed. The wonderful news is that small, consistent habits can make a remarkable difference. Paying attention to the areas that are often overlooked, staying hydrated, choosing nourishing foods, caring for your mouth, and keeping your clothing and living environment fresh all work together to help you feel cleaner, more comfortable, and more confident. Remember, this isn't about trying to look younger or pretending that aging doesn't happen. It's about caring for yourself with the same kindness and respect you've spent a lifetime giving to the people around you. Because everyone deserves to enjoy a warm hug from a grandchild, a close conversation with a friend, or a quiet moment with family, without worrying about something they may not even realize. If you found today's video helpful, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future videos created to help you live a healthier, happier, and more confident life. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which tip from today's video are you going to try first? Your experience might encourage someone else to make one small change that brings them a little more confidence, and perhaps one more heartfelt hug.